peace, and blessings. It's the brother Infinite7Mind from dirty Jersey down to Miami, 201 to the 305. You know how it go. Peace. Yes, sir. I come in the righteous name of Infinite Mind, Infinite7Mind, the Infinite God Mind. Born and raised in Jersey. Uh, Master MC. Uh, been doing this for years, months, and days. And I can call myself an apprentice indirectly to the greats. Uh, and that one great of all time, in my opinion, for my top tier MC would be Killah Priest, KP, you know. And August 29th, he had a performance down here in Miami, where I now live. And of course, the event was thrown by the brother Knowledge Born, and we came through strong to support not only Knowledge Born, but to support Killah Priest and Thurston Howell Third. Okay. And in terms of hip hop, I grew up in Hudson County, New Jersey, which was, like I told you before, 15 minutes away from New York, or like you say, New York is 15 minutes away from Hudson County. And you know, coming up in the late 80s and 90s, hip hop was like prevalent everywhere you turn, man. It was just all over the place, and it was blowing up heavy. And my exposure to it was not just like the radio stations, but like what I saw on the streets. People used to take cardboard boxes and break dancing in the corners. Um, I come from an area, Jersey, where there was a lot of what they call bombing crews. Bombing crews were graffiti crews, like J.O., Jersey All Out. Um, you know, um, just some of the legends in graffiti art. So I grew up kind of seeing that, the break dancers, the graffiti artists, and then eventually the MCs. And with that, was connected a lot, like with Zulu Nation and with the Nation of Gods and Earths, in terms of giving the knowledge of self. And a lot of events, hip hop events in my community, Zulu Nation was behind a lot of those events, and just organizing like block parties. And believe it or not, even with the Zulu Nation, the Latin Kings and the Nietas were a part of that too. Um, so a lot of like hip hop events came around that. And interesting enough, Latin Kings were kicking the 120 concept. They said knowledge, wisdom, understanding 120, knowledge 120, wisdom 120, understanding 360. And they got that from the gods. And I didn't know that at that time until later on. Um, so when I think Wu Tang. Well, I first got into hip hop through like Tribe Called Quest and that type of sound of hip hop. Tribe Called Quest was the first group that I kind of fell in love with until Wu Tang came out, and kind of brought my childhood back to me, because I grew up on Saturday morning cartoons. And then right after the Saturday morning cartoons, they would have kung fu movies just to watch
So I
video
grew up
music
on.
box. And that's where I saw, like, I remember seeing like Method Man. That was one of the first videos I saw. I remember Brooklyn Zoo, not Brooklyn Zoo from ODB's clan. I'm talking about the other Brooklyn Zoo, the Zooniverse backpackers, and down here in Miami, in terms of the community itself. And a lot of the media circulates pretty locally within the community. And when an event usually goes on with a lot of that boom bap backpack culture, hip hop, um, it gets great support from the people down here. And so um, I was gonna go for like a little vacation for my born day, but I was like, I would rather stay than and see Priest, because I appreciate the Miami events because it's so communal that you actually get to sit down and speak with the individuals, um, and you get to do a lot of meet and greets, and that's pretty dope. So, I reached out to the gods, because we got a cipher down here in the 305. And, I was like, yo, it's my born day. It'll be dope if we all can go, if y'all available. And, a couple of people hit me back and was like, yeah, let's do it. That when the priest was on stage, he performed one of my favorite songs, The Offering. Um, and for the first three songs, I was just in the back supporting, man. But once that song came on, I kind of lost it, man. And I just ran to the front and I just started like singing with him. And he saw that, and you know what I mean. He saw that I was just spitting every single word, line for line with him. And bro gave me a mic, bro. He gave me a mic. You know what I mean? Which was wild, man. It's my born day. I'm seeing my favorite MC on stage. This is about the second time that I get to see him. And you know what I mean? He's just giving me a mic. And he goes and he grabs another mic. And then he brings me on stage to do ad libs for him and perform with him. And I was like, bro, this is the surrealest moment of my life right now.